Hey, how's it going, subscribers? Today we're going to be talking about the company and the stock GE. So I know this has been a hot topic. GE has been crashing and it's still in down, it seems like still in the downward trend. So what are we looking at when it comes to GE? Is GE a buy or not? So when you look at the max, um, the max chart, we can see that around 90
have more than $100 million. Subscribe to my channel so I can teach you how to make millions.
Let me tell you about my day so far. Coffee in Paris, surfed the Maldives, took a little nap on Mount Kilimanjaro. Oh yeah, and I got digits from this Polish chick in Rio. NBA Finals. And all that was before lunch.
I have more than $100 million. Subscribe to my channel so I can teach you how to make millions.
95 it spiked up, but then during the 99 tech bubble, it crashed hard, and then it went up, and then 2008 again crashed super hard, and then in or what was that, 2005, and then again, or yeah, it was 2008, around there, and then again went up, and then it crashed all the way down to around what it is right now. So it's in the $9 range. But when you look, each crash, the lows were much lower than the previous lows. So each of the crashes, the lows were much lower. But this time, this crash, the low wasn't that much lower to the last crash of 2008. So what does this tell me? This tells me that this could be a cat bounce. And it's going to crash even further. So even though we can see it slowly climbed back up, it looks like it's gonna crash again, further down, until maybe like the $5 range or even lower. So the lowest it would go, I would say, is like $3. But then it should spike back up to like, I don't know, like $15 or something like that, to $20. So that's what we're looking at with GE. GE is looking super risky. We look at the volume super high, but not as high as the average volume. We look at the earnings per share and the PE, both in the negative. We look at the PE forward, that's expected to be positive. Now, right off the bat, we can see that the medium outflow and the small outflow are much larger than the inflow. And when you look at the news, there doesn't seem to be any major news with GE in the short term. When we look at the analysts are looking at GE as a buy. We can see that there's the RS16 oversold, so it's assuming that it's going to go up, while the price cross under bullion, and then the bear's 3 black crows. So this shows that it's actually going to continue to go down. We look at the current price at $9, the lows at $6.60, the average at $12.61, and the highs at $36. And we can see, actually, when you look at the support and resistance analysis, we can see that the supporting line, the resistance line, shows a downward trend. So this is not good news when it comes to GE. Now, when we look at the financial forecast, we can see that the earnings per share is looking in the downtrend, revenue looking like it's in the downtrend, net asset value in the downtrend, balance per share in the downtrend, the cash per share in the downtrend, capital expenditure. This company is garbage. That's what I gotta say about GE. Don't look at the return on asset percent, garbage. Return on equity seems to be going sideways right there. I would look at the net income, Q3 2018, very bad. That's why it crashed so hard. It's barely making a profit. Huge liabilities, too many liabilities. The financing in the downward trend. The only good thing this company has going for it is the operating cash flow and then the investing cash flow. So we already know what General Electric is all about. General Electric, which is an industrial company based in Boston, Massachusetts. We can see that it is a global digital industrial company. The company's products and services range from aircraft engines, power generation, and oil and gas production equipment to medical imaging, financing, and industrial products. Its segments include power, which includes products and services related to energy production, renewable energy, which offers renewable power sources, oil and gas, including liquefied natural gas and pipelines, aviation, which includes commercial and military aircraft engines, and integrated digital components, among others, healthcare, which provides healthcare technologies and medical imaging, digital solutions, patient monitoring and diagnostics, and drug discovery, among others. Transportation, which is the supplier to the railroad, mining, marine, stationary powering, and drilling industries, energy connections and lighting, which includes energy connections and lighting businesses, and capital, which is the financial service division. So that's what we're looking at over here. Said, be fearful when others are greedy, and be greedy when others are fearful, by billionaire Warren Buffett. And essentially what this means is when traders are greedy, they'll keep on buying and driving the price up and thinking that it's going to keep on going up and up and up. But eventually what ends up happening is the stock ends up tumbling back down to earth from the moon because of greed. And then and that's how people lose a lot of money. And when Warren Buffett says be greedy when others are fearful, what he means is that when others are fearful because the stock plummets and everyone starts selling their stocks at a discount, that's the time you want to start buying companies. That's the right time to buy. But usually people start selling. People call it a crash, and that word crash scares people. Really? Let's change the definition. Instead of crash, let's call it a discount. That's essentially what it is. A discount. That's really what it's all about. So as we can see, the Fear and Greed Index by CNN, what emotion is driving the market right now? What emotion? Right now, the greed is driving the market right now. And the reason for that is, as we can see, the McKellen volume summarization index measures advancing and declining volume on the New York Stock Exchange. During the last month, approximately 8.23% more of each day's volume has traded in advancing issues than in declining issues, pushing this indicator forward the upper end of its range for the last 2 years. And as we can see, the stock price strength, that was the breadth. With the stock price strength, the number of stocks hitting 52 weeks highs exceeds the number of hitting lows and is at the upper end of its range, indicating extreme greed. As we can see, that's why the market kept going back up and up. As we can see, it's in the greed territory. As we can look at the safe haven demand, the difference in 20-day stock and bond returns, stock have outperformed bonds by 2.92 percentage points during the last 20 trading days. This is close to the strongest performance of stocks relative to bonds in the past 2 years, and indicates investors and rotating with stocks from the relative safety of bonds. And when we look at the put and call options, the CBOE 5-day average, the put-call ratio during the last 5 trading days, volume and put options has lagged volume in call options by 36.82% as investors make bullish bets in their portfolios. However, this is among the lowest levels of put buying seen during the last 2 years, indicating greed on the part of investors. And when we look at the market volatility, the VIX and its 50-day moving average, the CBOE volatility index is at 15.72. This is neutral reading and indicates the market risks appears low. And when we look at the junk bond market, the yield spread between junk bonds versus the investment grades, investors in low quality junk bonds are accepting 1.74 percentage points in additional yield over safer investment grade corporate bonds. This spread is much higher than what has been typical during the last 2 years and indicates that investors are highly risk averse. When we look at the market momentum, the S&P 500 and its 125-day moving average, the S&P 500 is 1.04% below its 125-day moving average. During the last 2 years, the S&P 500 has typically been above this average. So rapidly declines like this indicate extreme levels of fear. So as we can see, the greed index right here, the greed over time, we are hitting the peaks. We're heading towards the peak greed moments. However, that being said, we still have more greed to go. So if you're heavily invested, this might be the time to get prepared for a downfall. As we can see, that way when you have cash at hand during times of extreme greed, extreme fear, you can buy stocks and from good companies at discounts. When we look at VictorVest Stock Advisory says that in the short term, the market is mildly bullish. VictorVest advocates buying safe, undervalued stocks that are rising in price at this time. Second goal is to turn my 100 million into 100 billion. Like this video, leave a comment on the company or stock that you want me to analyze. I go over graphs, charts, news, quotes, forecasting, prices, rating, and reviews. My job is to help you pick the best companies and stocks to invest in so you can become a multi-millionaire. That's multi-millionaire like me. Subscribe so you can become a millionaire and share this video to help your friend become a millionaire too. Don't miss out. Stay on top of your game and ahead of the curve. The world is your oyster. Make hay while the sun is shining. Everyone is subscribing to my channel, so subscribe so you can stay ahead of the curve, so you can come to my show, so you can flow. Comment down below so we both can grow. Like and share this video so everyone can know how to make millions of dough. Subscribe so we both can thrive. Join the millionaire tribe. Watch this video until the end to win the grand prize. It's show. Turn my 100 million into 100 billion. Like this video, leave a comment on the company or stock that you want me to analyze. I go over graphs, charts, news, quotes, forecasting, prices, rating, and reviews. My job is to help you pick the best companies and stocks to invest in so you can become a multi-millionaire. That's multi-millionaire like me. Subscribe so you can become a millionaire and share this video to help your friend become a millionaire too. Don't miss out. Stay on top of your game and ahead of the curve. The world is your oyster. Make hay while the sun is shining. Everyone is subscribing to my channel, so subscribe so you can stay ahead of the curve, so you can come to my show, so you can flow. Comment down below so we both can grow. Like and share this video so everyone can know how to make millions of dough.
subscribe so we both can thrive. Join the millionaire. My link below for a chance to win $1,000 on my Webull account. And if you want a chance to win $25, make sure you download the app using my link in the description below. Subscribe to my channel so I can go over more news, more companies, and more stocks. I'll cover their earnings per share, the charts, the trends, the ratings, the news, the Sortino ratio and Sharpe ratio, market correlation, PE ratio, cash flow, balance statements, net assets and liabilities, and many more. Just for watching this video, I'm going to give you the chance of winning the grand prize. For your chance to win, subscribe to this channel and comment down below, future millionaire. That's what you want to write in the comments below. Write future millionaire. For every social media website you share this video, it will increase your chance of winning the grand prize. Share this video on Twitter, Instagram, Facebook, Snapchat, to all your social media accounts to increase your chance of winning the grand prize. Congratulations. Don't forget to